Moving on now, first they brought their erstwhile government to its knees and forced several former prime ministers to flee the country. Then they ushered in a new era and elected a 35-year-old to lead them. However, less than a year later, the youth of Nepal have returned to the streets, this time to protest against the cooking gas crisis in the country.
Young university students protested in the streets of Kathmandu alleging acute LPG cylinder crisis. They claim that households across the country are waiting for weeks but are not getting a cylinder refill. Long queues of people standing with their empty LPG cylinders has now become a common sight across Nepal. The crisis, which was first triggered by West Asia war, had resulted in similar long queues at retail LPG outlets in March. At that time, the government negated the challenge by providing half-filled cylinders with 7.1 kilograms of gas to households. This time around, the situation seems different. While the government returned to supplying full 14.2 kilogram cylinders, following the stabilization of the situation in India, the suppressed demand has exploded. The government claims there is no shortage, either in imports or supply, and the numbers back their claims. To some extent, Nepal Gas Corporation sold a little over 51,000 tons of gas in February, a number which dropped to around 46,000 tons in mid-April. LPG retail sales returned to around 50,000 ton mark by the end of June.
Well, the Nepal government has been urging India to increase its monthly quota of LPG supply from the current average of 51,000 tons. But the answer to the current crisis lies not so much in imports, but managing domestic supply. Analysts say that Nepal does not have bottling capacity beyond 11,000 tons of LPG, whereas estimates indicate a capacity requirement of 25,000 tons. Secondly, Nepal has not been able to address the problem of hoarding yet. With no rules capping how many cylinders a household or a trader can hold, black marketing has rocketed. Reports indicates that 14.2 kilograms LPG cylinder, which is sold for 2,000 rupees at authorized retail stores, is being sold for over 7,000 rupees in the black market. For many in Nepal, the situation is bringing back memories of the crippling crunch in 2015 when border blockade with India had almost cut off supplies and resulted in people switching to using wood for household cooking. In fact, the situation right now may not be close to that, but the fact remains that for Prime Minister Balendra Shah, the current youth protest is a reminder that if he does not resolve the crisis soon, the very youth that propelled him to office can also topple him from his chair.